Okay, so maybe my mic is working this time, but um, here's my assignment. I had to uninstall a bunch of things to get the Talos, TensorFlow, and Keras to install correctly, and I had to adjust the versions quite a lot because Colab is sensitive, but I got it to work, and this is the output. Um, it's successfully installed. And then I have this separate just to make sure everything was working correctly before jumping in. I'm loading the data here, and then separating into training and testing based on that. Um, and back. Um, this project is to use Talos to explore the 64 different hyperparameter combinations while training a neural network on the CFAR 100 dataset. Um, So as you can see, the data set was loaded appropriately, and then the neural network training here, starting here. We're using the Talos parameter grid to train all 64 model configurations using Keras within the Talos framework. And each training run completed without errors and logged results to the Talos output CSV, which I have, and I'll show you in just a moment. The hyperparameter implementation was here. So you can see that the model correctly implemented the Talos parameter with the dictionary keys, including units for hidden layers, activation and hidden activations, as well as optimizer loss and batch size. I heard through the grapevine that we were allowed to reduce the epoch to 20 instead of the assignment um, requirement saying 200, because even at 20 epoch, here, it still took 200, or it still took an hour and a half to run completely. And then here's the Talos scan, and the exporting results and downloading. So here is the Talos output file that everything wrote to. You can see from 0 to 63, it's got all 64 unique combinations. The duration, the epochs the same for all of them, and then the loss, accuracy, validation accuracy, units, hidden activation, the loss function, the optimizer, and the batch size. And the best performing model achieved a training accuracy of 37.68, so I know that that's above the 20% minimum, and the best validation accuracy was actually 33.85 with a categorical cross entropy loss function. Yeah, so the takeaway of this assignment was that the Talos optimization process helped to narrow down the effective hyperparameters, and the network actually exceeded the performance threshold with the correct setup and correct training across all permutations. So, thank you very much. That's my assignment too. My name is Cecily Holland.